Scott Rogers says, would it be good financial decision to buy my Canon gear from Downtown Camera to be shipped to my address here in Michigan? Well, that's a good question. I think it's covered under free trade. Now, the store itself, Scott, doesn't ship to the U.S., so you would have to, if you're in Michigan, not too far away, then you're what, 4 or 5 hour drive away. They've already talking about opening the border up, so that probably won't happen until about late summer. But keep an eye on the currency exchange, keep an eye on those certain things. And you know, one thing about Patrick too, and I'll be honest with you, when I bought the R5, I bought it for less than what was in the US, because even if something new is coming out like the R5, he gave me a discount. And I'll be honest with you, he did give me a slightly bigger discount than he did for other people I know because of the channel, and I mentioned his name. But even friends I sent to him, he would knock, $150 off or $100 off depending on the item. So you never pay list with Patrick, and he's very good at getting gear. I don't know what it is, but he's a friend of mine decided he didn't want the R6 anymore, and over Christmas he called Downtown Camera. Within 3 days he had an R5. So yeah, give him a shout, Scott. Tell him you know me, and talk to him. But for stuff like that, because you're close enough, I would drive up, and it's a beautiful store too. It's a big store. It's a beautiful store. And you know what? If you do come up, let me know. I'll come down and meet you as well. Maybe we'll do it sort of an outdoors thing. Maybe we'll turn the cameras off because then I have to work. But I'll make it known that Simon's going to be downtown in Toronto by the harbor front, and that might be a pretty good option too. One Shot Filmmaker. Hey Simon, are you... Glasses need me now. Are you picking 5 to 6 entries online? No, I'm not. Okay, so don't wait up. Earlier this week when I only had 3, I thought, okay, well, I've got my winners. But now that I have like 16 and 17, I've got a full matrix out. And here's what I'm doing to score them, because there's so many of them. Because I looked at a lot of them and I thought, oh, well, I can't tell who the top 5 are. So what I do is I break it down into something like cinematic audio, cinematic video, effects, or story. And I've got various different variables, and I just give them a score of 1 to 10. And that helps me separate the top 5. And right now, unfortunately, I've got 6. I've got the top 6, and I don't really want to bump that 6th person out, because all those to me, they're really, and there's a diversity of videos. So here's what I'm going to do is I might open it up, and I might, instead of, and I hope you guys don't mind this, instead of having 5 finalists, I might choose 6 finalists. And what I will do is I don't think I'll be staying up to midnight to do this, because I'm getting quite a few coming in. Let's see how many new ones I've gotten already. Take a look at my secret Gmail account. Okay, so I've only gotten 1 more. So here's what I'm going to do. I don't know. I could get a whole bunch in the last couple of minutes. Here's what I plan on doing. When I wake up in the morning, I'll take a look to see which videos came in after I went to bed. Because the service that I'm using, it'll cap it at midnight tonight, so no more will be presented or allowed to be added after that. So I'll get to see the last ones. I'll take a look at one, this one that came in, and maybe any others. I'll rescore them. Then what I'll do is I'll message Jordan Drake, the 6. I just sent him a quick message earlier today saying, look, we got a lot of great entries, and he says, great, looking forward to it. But I'm really stoked by this. This is a lot of fun, and I'm very humbled by the entries, all the work that you guys have gone through to create these videos, to submit to my channel. And yes, I know there's a prize, but it's beyond that prize, because we all know how contests work. Generally, only one person wins, right? But for you to go to that work, to get out there and try it out, and I know some of you, like Jonathan, just... I wasn't even thinking of doing this, and the only reason I'm doing it is because you challenged me to go outside and do it. So I'm very humbled by these videos. Like right now I see there's 16 entries. There might be a few more. No, some people double, like Paul Edwards, he submitted the video twice. And there's a few other test ones in there, but I'm really excited by this. Now, I don't know how long it's going to take Jordan to come up with a winner, because as you know, Jordan works for DP Review and has a much bigger channel. They have 300,000 plus subscribers. He works with Chris, and they're one of my favorite channels, and I'm really happy that Jordan took me up on this. So I hope to have a winner and a video out by Monday morning at the very latest. But it just depends on when Jordan can get to this. But I'm not asking for anything, like a 6-minute video from him, just to say why he picked the winner and just give him the freedom to do what Jordan does very well. So just to remind you, the winner of the night challenge will get a Zyong Weeble S gimbal. The winner will also get an Ordinary Filmmaker baseball cap. But all the other 5 finalists will also get an Ordinary Filmmaker baseball cap. So that's pretty cool. And the hats are now going. It only takes, I think, about at most 5 days to get them, depending on where you are. And, I love mine. I've got 2 of them. My wife has got one. Hers is done with pink, though. She was the one who made these up to begin with. So we're all Ordinary Filmmakers. If you don't want to buy one, that's fine. I'm not offended if you don't. If you do buy one, well, thank you. And, we're all Ordinary Filmmakers. But that's kind of it. We've only got a few minutes left. Let me just see if there's any more comments. Did that one there. You are now live on both channels. Thank you, Peter. So what Peter's doing now is as he's getting ready to start his channel, he's showing me, he's broadcasting me, he's giving a shout out to me in one of the most wonderful ways possible by just simulcasting me on his channel. And so, Peter, thank you very much for that. And guys, check out Peter's channel, because Peter is the reason why I am here today. I was smart enough to reach out for a consultation with Peter, and I was smart enough to listen to what he had to say. And if you go back and look at my first few videos up until about January, you'll notice a huge change from just the first few videos to December. So a big thanks to Peter for that. What's the next challenge, Jesse? I think probably taking all my gear in the house, having a nice hot cup of green tea, and trying to stay up till midnight. Because what I'm hoping to do tonight is get out there, and Jupiter and Saturn start rising at about 1:55 a.m. to about 2:35, and the sun starts rising here around 5:30. So I'm wondering if I get up around 5, if they're high enough in the sky to try and shoot them. That's what I'd really love to do. But I know what you're asking about a challenge. There won't be one till at least the fall, because now as things start opening up, it's like this way they don't run TV shows in the summer, because people are out. I want to see you guys out. You're going to be a lot happier, because it's like here, it's 70 degrees today. It's going up to 77 degrees in a couple of days. It feels like summer. I've got all my flowers out. I wish I could show you my garden. It's just beautiful here. And I just don't think there's the challenges would take off.
You are about to watch a Peter Gregg video. Something warm, human, and wonderful happens when you watch Peter Gregg.
Ho, ho, ho! Here we are! It's Friday! Welcome to the live edition. Where are we? Over there. Hi! Yes, this is my normal uniform. Or back to my normal uniform. Red and blue. What does red and blue make? Green? I don't know. RGB. Welcome, it's Friday night. I haven't seen you since last Friday night. I do have the sound bars moving, and I do have the mic on me. Do you notice anything new here? Do you? Can you tell if there's something new in this room? Can you see it? You can't. What do you mean move my big fat butt? All right, I'll move. Yes, I ordered 3 of those and one of them came in. The other 2 are coming. Another one is going to go right over here on the side here, and another one is going to go right behind this lamp right there. Okay. What camera am I on? Oh, the A7S III. Hi, how come I don't have the tag? Oh, we're not going to start tonight with mistakes, are we? No. Okay, there's the tag. I clicked the wrong one. So, we are ready to start a show. It is Friday night. What's today's date? Take my glasses off so I can see. It is May 14. Actually, today is tax day. Whoa, that's a bad way to start. Golly gee, well, that's why we're on tonight. We're here for tax day. And so there's a whole bunch of stuff. This week was what? I think it was Sly's birthday this week. And I think next week on Tuesday is Tom Buck's 1 year. And 1 year? 1 year? Wow. Anniversary for Tom and Heather. And come on, guys, bring me up to date. What else do we have going on in May? What else do we have going on in May? I don't want to forget anybody. This is not the kind of night, well, I already did forget one thing. I forgot to turn the microphone on because I know I'm going to be singing something to somebody. So it just takes a second. Don't get your pantyhose in a wad. And just have to find the right button. Okay, so that's hot. Did I forget anything else? The table's going round. We've got the light in the tree rotating. Santa's got his little spotlight. The wreath is on over here. We got our new little bubble tube. I'm going to put a link to that. I didn't. I should. I'm going to put a link to that. That is so cool. That is, you could watch it in a dark room. It just captures your attention. It is so fascinating. It is just wonderful. And they said it's for kids, but forget it. It's for me. I must be up. Oh, it's the Christmas room. I knew it was something going on. So let's say hi to everybody here. Let's say hello to all the... Oh, wait. This thing has a remote control. So let me show you the remote control. This is the remote control. What camera? That one. Let's get a close-up. This is the remote control. Come on, focus on that. You'll get it. You'll get it. I'll turn it sideways. No, I'll turn it this way. Okay. Oh, it finally got it. Oh, I forgot. I've got this set to react very slowly. Okay. So I can click strobe. I don't know what that does. I can click flash. I don't know what that does either. And I can click smooth. So I have it on smooth. That means the colors will change fast. Okay. I'm sorry. The colors will change, blend into each other as they turn, just like this one. Oh, I'm not even in the right picture. So the microphones are on. You can hear me. We are ready to rock and roll. What do we got? What do we got? We ready to rock and roll? Yes. What did I title it tonight? I don't even remember. So let's go over to the cameras that will switch all by themselves. And we'll find out what I actually have on and which I don't. I did not turn on the ZV-1, so now it's on. So we officially have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cameras running. I don't need that many cameras, honestly. One will do. All I need is me and you and me, and we'll have a show. We're ready to rock and roll. So let's see. Go all the way and go to the top. So the colors might be a little bit different tonight because I talked to a couple of you guys this week too. I talked to Tom on the phone. I talked to Scotty on the phone. I think, did I ever get through to talk to you, Randy? Talked to Randy on the phone. And by golly, Miss Molly, I know Rob said he was going to call me. I don't know if we got through or not. So the phone's been busy. The phone's been busy. So that was exciting. I like talking. Can you tell? Remember, I've done a 7.5-hour show, talking all the way through. No, I wasn't even singing Jingle Bells or anything. So here's Randy. Hi, Randy. Oh, that's what I started to say. Tom Buck and I were talking about the S3. So since I had it off the tripod, I decided, well, let's shake things up a little tiny bit, okay? So I redid the colors, and that's why I'm wearing the, I think I'm going to make a t-shirt because I'm starting to understand what I wanted to say. Peter Gregg's Christmas Room, and then I want a bullseye RGB, red, green, blue. So no matter who wears it, they will have red, green, and blue. And they could just do what they need to do, okay? And then maybe even a gray patches. Now that would be a useful t-shirt. It wouldn't be just my name floating around people's chests and stuff, okay? So I'm talking out loud, you know. What would I like to have? So, you know, if Tom was selling something or Simon, who you just saw, was, you know, selling a cap, I would like an RGB cap, and I don't mind it saying Tom Buck and Heather too. So Peter Gregg's Christmas Room. And then, honestly, you know, I'd like it to have this quarter to be all red, this quarter to be all green, and then the center stripe blue. RGB. No, but you'd have to have the green in the center. So RGB. And the whole, I wonder if they would make a t-shirt like that where they would dye it the way I would want it. It'd probably be a $1,000 t-shirt. So hi, how you doing? It's Friday night. Let's check all the buttons are on. Yes, they are. And did I set up the ZV-1 properly? Well, let's check that out, okay? Somebody's got to be in charge, so it might as well be you. Okay, nope, I did turn it on, okay? So I'm going to hit the zoom button. Whoop, bop, bop, bop. One shot perfection. This is going to be a green show. And then eventually it's going to change colors. So I have the colors fading, okay? So I will put a link to that. You know, don't let your undies get into a wad, all right? I will put a link to that. I just can't do it right now. Teal, would you say? Yep, that's teal. Actually, that color is actually very good. You know, that's actually showing you the same color that I see on the 40-inch TV that I got there. Actually, even my shirt's the right color. So, hey. So let's go over to the rotating cameras and let the boys rotate. Let's start with the R6. Hey, R6. Oh, guess what? I went to look for a cable. Tom, I know I told you the story already, so it's going to be boring to him. I went to look for an HDMI cable, and I found a dummy battery for my old, I don't know, 5D Mark IV or 90D or something. So we're not on a battery on this guy now. So let's see how warm this camera is, because I've turned it on like 9:30 quarter. It's quite warm, surprisingly warm. Okay, now I know we've gone through this, and I'm just being a drama. The Z6, just a hint of warmth. Not even a hint, just a slight bit. But the R6, it is not recording. It's just passing the HDMI through to the Apple. So what's happening here right now is the Apple Mac Mini, the new M1, the lowest version possible. 8 gigabytes of RAM. No, Peter, you didn't spend more for that? What a dummy. No, I didn't. There's a reason for it. I'm not that much of a dummy, but just a little bit. And it's got the 256 gigabyte hard drive. And it was $699. So basically, it's a broadcast computer. That's what it's there for. So if I had bought a Atomos Ninja, actually, which one now? Is it the Inferno, where it can handle up to 4 cameras and do some switching? It's like $1,300. Or go with the ATM Mini, which only goes to 1080. And if I didn't do it wrong, we are actually broadcasting at 4K. I'm one of the few true 4K live stream broadcasters on the market. It's just me and who else? Well, maybe Liam. We'll have to see. No, they do pre-recorded. So we got an Apple Mini, the Mac Mini, the new M1. It's running Ecamm, and Ecamm is allowing me to do all the switching. And if I push a button like this, I can say, "Hi, Randy," and you'll see it. So the colors on the camera, and while I was fidgeting, you see how it says Randall Brander? So that's the name of his account. And then when I click the next one, this is Lewis at Mr. Camera Junkie, and he's saying hi to Randy. So the top line where it's red is the actual account for YouTube. Because in order to comment, you got to have an account, okay? So the red is the account name, and I went with red because RGB. No, I went with red because it's Christmas, okay? And then the white is the comment, okay? And then instead of it just popping in and out, I've got them sliding in and out right now. So Mr. Camera Junkie says hi to Peter. Hi, Peter, from Mr. Camera Junkie. Oh, what a nice surprise. Hey, you ready to go on at 12? Simon just tossed the baton to me at 10. You ready to go on at 12? Let me know. Put it there, and we'll go from here straight to you at 12. So we'll have the 8, 10, 12 slot. It's no pressure, just saying. So if you're dressed, go take a shower, get yourself ready, and you can go live at 12. I'll just go off at 12 and pass it over to you. But I'd like to do it like with flair, like a stage production, like Broadway. So make sure you let me know that is something you want to do. And if you can't, I know you can't. So where is Aiden tonight? Aiden would be Lewis's son. And I think he said that Aiden is going to be there on the weekends now, which I'm sure Lewis is not super happy about. When you're used to somebody being around and then they're not there, even if it's just for a couple of days. I'm curious what happened, Lewis, when Aiden came back on Monday morning. I want to know, was he like excited, or it was just like, hey, Dad? That would be interesting to me. So Randy's saying hi to Lewis, and Kip is here. It is 10:16 a.m. in the morning. Remember, he's a full 12 hours ahead of our Miami time. So whatever we're doing here, he's like on the other side of the globe, and he's like pancake time. It's 10:16, 10:18, 10:16 in the morning. So hi, Kippy. How you doing, buddy? I love it that you're here. I love it that everybody's here. Look, even Lewis. Kippy! We're all celebrating Kippy. Randy is going, Kippy! Kippy! So, yay for Kippy. And Kip is saying hello to Lewis and Randy. I think it overlaid itself. Yeah, it did. And here's Scotty. I just got off the phone with Scotty just a I think it was yesterday. Okay, so he brought the snacks. Poker game is on now, guys. Everybody get your poker caps on. We're ready to get around the table. And this table is not the couples table. Sorry, Tom. This table is the poker table. And no, we're not playing strip poker, okay? Well, maybe. No, I'm just kidding. So, Scotty brings the snacks. And tonight's snacks is Krispy Kreme. Did you get them hot? Did you get the Krispy Kremes hot? I want to know. Inquiring minds need to know. What's with the hair? Lewis, I know you love Krispy Kremes, so you'll get the first one. Enjoy. They are oven fresh. And oven fresh. He answered my question. So here we go. And Eric is here. Did you bring your cards and your chips and everything, Eric? Why do I click Eric and I don't get Eric? Oh, I do get Eric. Maybe my aim isn't so good. I'm not cleaning the bathroom this weekend. So hi, Eric. Good to see you. I'm so happy. I'm so glad we had this time together. But it's just starting. You got to sing that at the end. So Eric is saying hello to Ordinary Filmmaker. And here's Mr. Handsome himself, our own live-in model. Raymond, the real Raymond. Hi, Peter. Peter's looking a lot more like Simon these days. Are you excited for tax day? What do you mean I'm looking like Simon? Simon was out in the backyard with a spotlight. Well, I do have a tree growing right there. So anybody water the tree today? No? Well, I guess after the show I'm going to have to water the tree. You know what I mean? Okay, so hi, Raymond. How you doing? How's things on our West Coast headquarters? I've got the East Coast headquarters. You can handle the West Coast headquarters. Obviously, he's in California. So happy when I see you in here. Why can't I reach this mouse? Okay. So, hi, Peter. Peter's looking a lot more like Simon these days. Oh, I get it. Oh, my God, that went whoosh right over my hair. Right over my head. Well, I should have put hairspray, and this is why this thing is hanging. Let me check the mirror, because I didn't do the hairspray. Okay, doesn't want to stay up. All right, so we got hanging hair. So you guys realized what I did, right? I actually took Simon's show, and we pre-planned it. He's very well aware of it, okay? And he tossed it over to me at 10 o'clock. And rather than play Christmas music for 5 minutes, I played the end of his show, and then I segued. I know, it's a big word for Friday night. Have another drink, okay? You'll be doing fine. I segued from his show to mine. So Ray is saying that. It took a second for that to cha-ching for it to click in, but it finally did click in. So, yep. Was it a nice, smooth transition? How did it look to you guys out there? It was a little scary, to be honest with you. So Randy says, almost completely chipped down a red oak tree that is dead in my front yard. I have given up on the base. It gives me a reason to go to Lowe's for a bigger chainsaw. What movie was that in, where they had a chainsaw and it was like going all over the place? It wasn't the Chainsaw Massacre, I can tell you that. I don't watch horror pictures anyway. So here is Mr. Tom Buck. See, in red, that tells you if you want to watch Tom, what channel is Tom on? Golly, I just don't know. Well, you know what? It's the red line. You see where it says Tom Buck? It says, Peter, you look a lot like Simon. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas, Simon. Everywhere I go. Let's see if this is working. Da da la da 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 la 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 la, and I'm all wound up. But now that I've got the microphone in my hand, I'm going to do something special. On Tuesday, it's Tom Buck's anniversary. So here we go. We'll all sing just to Tom and Heather now. Happy anniversary to you. You. Yes, you. Happy anniversary to you. Yes, you. Happy anniversary, Tom and Heather. Happy anniversary to you. How many years are you married now? 1. How many years are you married now? 1. How many years are you married, Tom and Heather? Have you survived this last year? I see no bruises. Congratulations, guys. 1 year, Tuesday, they will have been married. Uno, Ena. I don't know any other languages. 1 year, Tom. And that is exciting. That's fun. So did you save any of the cake from the wedding? Were you going to defrost it and have 1-year-old cake that tastes terrible? And you're both going to pretend, oh, wow, this is wonderful. No? Good. I'm glad one of you guys got it. Okay, so happy anniversary, Tom. Thank you for being here. Of course, I love you. Everybody loves you. Randy says Louis is going to have those donuts tomorrow on his... Is it Louis's birthday tomorrow? Louis in Hollywood or Louis in California? I mean, Canada. Whose birthday is it tomorrow? Because I got to sing happy birthday. I got to sing happy birthday to Sly. I think last Tuesday was Sly's birthday. And coming up Tuesday is Tom's 1-year anniversary. And if it's Louis's birthday, oh yes, it is. You know why? Because I said I needed to remember to sing happy birthday. All right, wait a minute. This is getting completely out of hand here. I know, not too much. I know a gal just like the gal that married dear old dad. All right, I'm going to turn the volume up here, so you might get a little feedback. So I think... Nope, that didn't work. Okay, so I'm going to push a different button. If the first button don't work, you know what they say. Try another button. All right, so let's try another button. Oh, that was it. Why don't I hear anything, dear? Happy birthday? To who? Oh, I think when the cameras change, we're going to have a problem. So let's see what happens. Yeah, that's what's happening. I want the damn song. Okay, we'll try a different song. Boom, 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 boom. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. It's Louis. Happy birthday, dear Louis. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Louis. Hey. You think you could chill? Just a little bit? I'm trying to sing. What's wrong with you? Huh? Do it again. Excuse me. Can you please stop showing off? I'm trying to sing happy birthday to Louis. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Louis. Stop! Happy birthday to you. I think my piano player is a little bit over the top, so I'm just going to forget about him. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to my buddy Louis. Happy birthday to you. His birthday is tomorrow. Louis's birthday is tomorrow. Louis's birthday, it's tomorrow. How does it feel being fired, huh? Happy birthday to you. How old are you now? Yeah, how old are you now? How old are you, old man Lewis? Happy birthday to you. All right, Lewis, I almost forgot, but I'm glad somebody reminded me. All right, so let's get back. Let's get rolling with the show. We got Tom and we got Lewis. Oh, I still have to do Sly. I'm going to wait a little bit and see if we get her. Did Sly quit her job? You know, you got me scared. I thought she said she quit her job, and now I'm not sure what happened. And I don't have her phone number. Otherwise, I would have picked up the phone and called at her. Hello? Is this Sly? This is Peter. Yeah, Peter. Sly? Peter. P-E-T-E-R. Is that you, Sly? Yeah, I called to see Peter from Miami, Florida. Yes, Sly, it's Peter. You know me. You come to my show. What show? No, this is not Lewis. This is not Mr. Camera Junkie. This is Peter. Peter Gregg. Miami, Florida? You don't remember me? That's surprising. Oh, you do remember me. Yes. I'm the guy that didn't answer your question when your 90D went kaput. Hello? Sly? Sly, are you there? Sly, are you on the phone? Hello? Sly? I was talking to Sly. So I'm going to wait a little bit before she comes in, and then I'll sing happy birthday, because I'm not sure if she's working or if she's not. So Scotty's talking to Randy, and he's saying, Randy, mill that tree down at 2x4s. You'll hit the jackpot. Yes, have you heard? We have Randy's lumber mill is now open. And the line forms at the end of the door. Okay, single line, please. And we will have the Randall lumber. We all get to share some tonight, too. And that's Scotty. Randy's going, the real Raymond. How's that A6100 going? Oh, yeah, that's right. You guys, I'm going to have to keep a clipboard to see what the heck is going with you boys and girls. Okay, so Scotty didn't leave. Scott, go. Boom. Scott's got to take a medication that costs $500 a month, and the insurance won't cover it. Oh, my gosh. That's terrible. So we're going to have to pray over him. He can't be paying $3,000 a year for just a pill, you know. That's kind of crazy. I think they do that on purpose. You know, the pharmaceuticals companies, they do that on purpose, okay? So they make it so you can't afford your medicine, and then you notice the commercial at the end goes, and if you can't afford your medicine, AstraZeneca, or whatever it is, AstraZeneca, will be glad to step in just to make sure you stay hooked on our medication. We are the pharmaceutical companies, and we're taking over the world. Sorry, I didn't mean to go off that deep end there, but I did. Ray will get me back in line. Watch. Ray is going, I don't actually have a Sony a6100, but I would consider it. Yeah, I would consider it if I needed an additional studio camera. And you missed the opportunity to say right there what you have. You should have said, I don't have that. I would consider it. I would love to have one. Actually, I'm shooting now with a 30D, an old Canon camera. So, bye, Raymond. There he goes. Oh, he came back. Bye, Raymond. Go. Go. Whoop. Okay. You like the sliding in effect? It was there. I just never used it, and I decided, well, we'll do something different. I changed the colors, and now we slide in. Whoop. And we slide out. Whoop. Okay, so Randy says, Peter, are more people not using computers to do live stream? Peter, more people, oh, he didn't say that. I didn't read it right. I'm going to take an English class. Second Tuesday of next week, I signed up for an English class so that I could read. Peter, more people are not using computers to do live stream. Well, when I've got 6 cameras in here, until I can figure out how to get them all tied into my little cell phone, I don't think I'm going to go over to a computer, okay? I mean, to a cell phone to do live stream. And maybe, I don't know if my cell phone will even live stream. It's an Apple 7S, I think it's a Plus, okay? So I would have to check with Charles, because I know Charles does completely unplugged live streaming. So Ray says, I meant to address that previous comment to Randy. That's all right. I was kind of eavesdropping. You know, the kind of person that's just such a nosy body. They can't keep their noses out of other people's business. So that's kind of what I was, you know, just eavesdropping on what, you know, Ray was saying to Randy and what Randy was saying to Ray. And it's like, now we all know. So if you want to keep something secret, don't tell Peter. Don't tell him. Don't tell him. Eric, hello, Petertarians. How is everybody? I can have a T-shirt that says Petertarians. Peter Gregg's Christmas Room, home of the Petertarians, and somebody will be there with a bat. Home run, triple play. Might as well go for the whole thing. Won the game. Yeah, touchdown. Mario says, hi, Peter. Hi, Mario. How are you doing, Mario? It's so good. It's so good to see you. Hello to all. Happy birthday to Lewis. Happy birthday to Lewis. Happy birthday to Louie. Happy birthday to Lewis and Aiden. Happy birthday to you. You know, when you have a 6-year-old, they're definitely gonna hoard in on your birthday. It just got to be. It's got, Woody, I haven't seen you in a couple of weeks. What, did you get mad at me? Did I show the wrong slide? Did I say something about West Virginia instead of Virginia? What did I do? Please, I haven't been able to sleep nights because you haven't been here. Oh, what did you say? Oh, your wife forced you. Your wife said you had to be here. Well, thank you, Mrs. Woody, Mrs. Mallory, for getting him there. I haven't been able to sleep because I don't know where Woody went. And what about David Crooks? I haven't seen him. What is going on? There has been no secret alien abduction, has there? Have we had a secret alien abduction? No? You mean they don't like me anymore? No one likes me anymore? I'm going to turn off my bubble lamp. My bubble lamp makes me happy. There it is. Got to be 2 more, God willing. There's 1 came, and then I ordered the next 2. They were supposed to be here for this show. I got so excited. I even took a picture of it and sent it to Tom. Tom, here's my new bubble lamp. And he's going like, what's a bubble lamp? I'll put a link to it down in the description after the show. I can't do it now. So good to see you in here, Woody. I'm just playing at your expense, of course, and having a good time. It's good to see everybody on Friday. You know, just thank God we're not huge. You know, I used to think like, God, what am I doing wrong? And this channel is not growing. All right, well, that made me remember. So thank you, Woody. Okay. What am I going to do with this channel Saturday through Friday? Okay. It sits there dead in the water. We've got, what, 214 subscribers, so it's not growing. And I would have complained about that, okay? But I'm not. Because if we had that many subscribers, this would be going so fast, I wouldn't be able to spend time with Ray and Scott and Woody and Lewis and all that. And honestly, this is really nice. It's like if there was a way I could lock it, I would, okay? However, it's like a restaurant that only opens for breakfast, and the stove and the ovens and the counters and the refrigeration just all stays dormant all afternoon, all night long until they open up again for breakfast in the morning. So this needs to become, doesn't need to be, I don't have to do anything with it. I have the opportunity for this to actually become a channel where I could do something fun. where I could put the regular pre-recorded videos, okay? And I have two ideas, and they're both at opposite ends of the spectrum. You're going to laugh. I guarantee you Ray's going to go, "What, that guy's an idiot. He's an idiot. I knew he was an idiot." But you still love me, right, Ray? You still love me, right? Hello, Ray? Ray, come back. Don't walk away. Okay. So I could start making videos that focus in on live streaming. How I did it. Excuse me. How I do it. Let's have a little class on Ecamm. Let's have a little class on how I set my cameras up. And this will allow me like 1 or 2 videos a week that'll be posted that are be serious. Okay, we're clowning around, okay? And we're having a good time together. We're like good old boys now. We're like family. This is the Friday Night Poker Club, okay? So I can do that, focus in, because if I do it on cameras, I have a whole channel. It's got over 30,000 subscribers. That's where that needs to go. I just recorded one for the R6, which is part of this loop that's going round and round. That's going to get put up in the next couple of days when I get finished editing it. And what else? So that's going to go on the big channel. Now, if I do cooking, all right, it's going to go on Peter's Kitchen, the Peter's Kitchen channel. So I'm not going to do cooking, and I'm not going to do cameras on here. So I was thinking of starting to do a how-to live stream and just focus in on that. And if it grows, that'd be great. Get over 1,000 subscribers, and we're off. We've hit the road running. So you want to know the other idea? All right, you ready? You better sit down. All right, because you're not gonna. I'm not sure if I'm gonna tell you. Yeah, I guess I'm afraid of getting laughed at, but I laugh at myself pretty easily now. So if I can laugh at myself, you guys can laugh at me too. So you ready to hear this? It's a weird idea. Okay, stop saying shut up and tell us. I can hear you. Okay, don't act like I can't hear you. I'm here. Okay, I can hear you. All right, I'm thinking, how do I explain it? To go to Burger King, buy something new. Like, did you know that Burger King has launched a brand new chicken sandwich to get into the chicken sandwich wars? Did you know there was a chicken sandwich wars going on? It seems like Chick-fil-A became the king of the chicken sandwiches. And they sell like 100 to 1. So one by one, they've been all entering their own sandwich into the war. Okay, so McDonald's has an extra crispy chicken sandwich. It's a chicken sandwich with 2 pickles, just like Chick-fil-A. That's the mold. A chicken sandwich with 2 pickles on it. Okay, and that's it. Of course, they have the deluxe. You can add lettuce and tomato. So Popeyes also entered in. So Popeyes is in there. KFC has entered into it, and they have their own specialized chicken sandwich. Everybody wants to compete with Chick-fil-A. Okay, now I've tasted them, and the king of the hill is the Chick-fil-A sandwich. But honestly, I like the Popeye sandwich just as well, if not a little bit better. Shh. I don't want that cripple hammer to come and hit me. Casey, take your cripple hammer, go home. Okay, so Burger King has entered it. No commercials, no announcements, nothing. All right, so I told you all that to say this. I could get this is the other idea for this channel, in case I kind of lost you in all the yappeting I'm doing here, is to get a fast food or something and actually bring it in here and do a review on it, where I actually eat it. There's a couple of people that's already doing it, okay? But nobody eats like me. I got this big fat double chin. I could take forever just to take 2 bites, okay? So pretend I have a sandwich. I'm going to show you the bag. This is the front of the bag. This is the back of the bag. This is Burger King's new sandwich, okay? And They haven't advertised it, but the bag is just like the the Chick-fil-A bag. It's paper on the outside, and when you open it and you look inside, it's got that aluminum lining. So let's take this chicken sandwich out and see what it looks like. So I'm going to go into the bag, I'm going to pull the sandwich out, and I'm going to say, there, ladies and gentlemen, and I'll bring it right up in front of me so it'll focus on the chicken sandwich like that. And then I'll say, it looks very nice. They have, let's see, they've got 2 pickles in there. So this Burger King chicken sandwich that has entered into the chicken wars is got a very good look to it. It looks like they've overcooked it a little bit, to be honest with you. It looks a little burnt. I wonder if they reheated it. But you know, the proof is in the pudding. So let me get my napkin. I'll put my napkin on. And I got my napkin on. Now let's take a bite. And let's see what this chicken sandwich is really all about. Well, I have to tell you, this chicken sandwich that I just dropped is actually not so bad. It does taste a little bit burnt, so I'm wondering if they overcooked it or if they overheated it. And it looked a little bit burnt, and I'm going to give it a 6 on a scale of 1 to 10, with 10 being the best. So there we have it. We have the new Burger King chicken sandwich review right here on Peter Gregg Live. Thank you for tuning in, and I'll have something else to test for you on the next show. See you later. Bye-bye. So that would be the other idea. And then I could do a review of the Chick-fil-A nuggets. I can do fast food. And, you know, stuff that you would be able to zip in and zip out and just build up a channel on me eating fast food. I don't know, that kind of appeals to me. All right? Now, I know, those of you that are the more intellectual ones, so you've tightened your tie and you're actually sitting up erect, nice and straight. No, Peter, I don't think you should do that. I really think you should actually go and do the live streaming for this channel. It would be much more in relation to the other things that you do. Really? I have a cooking channel. Hello, Charlie. Okay. So that's my 2 ideas. So I'm running those past you, and let me see what you guys got to say. So here's Simon. Simon, I just featured you. You were on for a whole 10 minutes. At about 9:50, I start in that area to put you on. And you were being broadcast on 2 channels at one time. You are super famous. Simon, can I have your autograph? Wait, let me get the checkbook. Where's your checkbook? I'm right out of checks. Be with you after my teardown. Thanks for the shout out. Now people can watch a professional live stream. Yes, your live stream looked very professional. It looked excellent. Let's see, do I have any suggestions? But of course! I assume you're outside in the yard, right? I would get some kind of a battery-powered either flashlight or something. It's got to be LED, otherwise it's going to suck the battery right out of it. And I would just kind of light up a couple of the trees back there, because it was like black. So it allowed me to imagine you were sitting at the ocean, okay, with your main light, which actually looked nicely diffused, by the way, compared to the other ones that you've done. So that was excellent. Thumbs up. 2 thumbs up on the lighting was excellent. Just try to light up something in the yard and pinpoint lighting. Don't try to light up a whole bush or a whole tree. Just something where a person, oh, that's a bush. Okay, or that's a tree, or that's tulips, or something. just to bring life. You notice how light brings life into the background. So you've got that there. There's going to be another one there on the other side of this of that other cabinet. And then there's going to be another one. See where that lamp is? I'm not sure if I'm going to take that lamp away or leave it, but there's another one that's going to go right behind that lamp. What are you talking about, another one, Peter? What you talking about, Louis? The bubble lamp. Don't you like that bubble lamp? I got 2 more coming. I'm going to have me a party. I'm going to eat my ice cream in here and just sit and watch the bubble lamps. They're beautiful to look at. So Ray says, what does Ray say? I don't know what Ray says. Oh, there it is. Red plus blue equals purple for violet. And you are in 4K. Thank you, Ray. He heard my request. So yeah, it would make sense that red and blue would make violet. So there's a commercial that something and something makes green. I remember. Red and yellow make green. Blue and yellow make green. Yellow and yellow does not make green. So anyway, so thanks, Ray, for straightening out my colors in my head. Scotty says, the Christmas disco room. Wild, man. You in a party mood tonight? Seriously? Let's see. Opa! Opa! I had the music sitting there, so I had to do something with it. So the Christmas disco room, wild, man, wild. No, that would be the balls that hang off the ceiling when you put the light on them. What do they call those things? They had a name. Crystal balls? I don't remember. But mirror balls, okay. I had one for when I was a kid, a teenager, into my 20s. I had one in we call it the rec room, but it had a pool table in there. And I got me a mirrored ball, and I got me a pin light, and it would make stars everywhere in the room. This is more Christmassy. When I was a kid, okay, we had snowmen. And they were molded plastic snowmen. And I'm not in focus. I have no idea why not. Hey, R6, I'm over here. R2D2. Hey, dork face, I'm over here. What you doing? Okay, so follow me. That's one for you. Maybe it doesn't like what I'm doing. Ow. Or maybe I accidentally, I didn't do the knuckle of, let's see. If I hold something up in front of me, will it focus on my hand? Wrong camera. That one will. Anyway, all right, I can show you on this camera. We had these little snowmen, and they had these little tubes, and they would bubble. They're vintage stuff now. You can find them on eBay. Vintage snowmen, vintage bubbling snowmen. But it was just like a tube, maybe 4 inches or something. But as a kid, honest to God, it would mesmerize me. I would sit there at the bottom of the tree, and there was like 4 snowmen, and they would all bubble with beautiful little bubbles. And this is kind of like, where is it? Oh, it's not in this shot. This is kind of like a big version. This tube is 4 feet tall, okay? And you put 2 gallons of distilled water, and they give you a package of fish. I don't know where it is, but I didn't put the fish. It's a pretend fish, and they float up and down and stuff like that. This thing's got to stop changing. The other one, it would float up and down. But this is a little more elegant looking to me, okay? So, how come I don't have this on? That's surprising. Hello? Did you go away on me, honey? Ba-da-dum-bum-bum-bum-bum. Oh, it doesn't want to go on. I don't know why. I hope it's not broken. That'd be terrible. There we go. Okay. I unplugged it and replugged it. So I got this that moves. I got this that moves. And we got that thing in the tree going round and round, and that moves. See the little crystal? Okay. That's kryptonite. It keeps Superman from coming in bothering me. He likes to hog the show. So, Norm is in the house. Merry Christmas, Peter. Good evening, Greggies around the world. From Canada, no less. So that's really annoying. Why doesn't that R6 focus? So how you doing, Norm? What's been happening? Yep, it is not focusing. I'm going to tap the shutter, okay? Well, before I tap the shutter, I'm going to tap the... Okay, so I just tapped the set button or the OK button in the center. All right, so when you tap the OK button in the center, that's supposed to clear it out if you did any knuckle. You know, sometimes you might tap the screen by accident and you don't realize it. I call that a knuckle tap. And then it starts focusing in the wrong place. So when this switches over, let me switch it over. Where is the Canon, 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 Canon. Why can't I see my Canon? 'Cause it's right there in front of you if you would just pay attention. Canon R6, there you are. Ba-da-ba-ba-bum. Whoa! Come on, catch it, catch it. Catch it, catch it, catch it, catch it. Ooh. Bomb. Okay, that means that I did something, okay, because that camera responds really well. So if I step out of the frame over to the side, it should grab onto the back, but it's not. Okay, so that means I accidentally did something, and I'm not going to fix it now. Okay, we're in the middle of a show. We're in the middle of a show. What are you going to do? Camera repair in the middle of a show? All right, so I'll let it be, and after we're off the air, I'll find out. So Norm says, Merry Christmas, Peter. Good evening, Greggies. All around the great big world. Yeah, yeah. When's your birthday, Norm? I want to sing happy birthday to you. So, Woody, I was talking to Randy. Randy, what a nice thing you did on the Gray's stream. So, Randy was on the Gray stream. That was this morning, right? They do in the morning. They do it in the morning. They do it in the morning. When do they do it? They do it in the morning, but it's really none of your business. Not my business either. So that was nice of whatever Randy did. Randy's got a heart this big, okay? So amazing. I'm watching you on a Vizio 32-inch smart TV. I could see clearly. I can see clearly now the rain is gone. I could see all obstacles in my way. The picture is sharp, sharper than my laptop. Is it too sharp? I gotta be careful because too sharp, you're gonna see that I shaved too close on this side and it's kind of like a little bit irritated. Matter of fact, did that go away? Let me check my own mirror. Yeah, that's kind of dissolved. This hair hanging down here is like annoying. Okay, maybe it'll stay there. Okay, so Eric is watching me on a 32-inch smart TV. Krista Long is in here. Hi, Peter. I haven't watched it a while, but I know your avatar. You're like right with the flower. You're right up in the camera going, woo! I see Peter Gregg. Woo! Hi, Chris. I'm just glad you're here, honest to God. Okay, we have a good time on Friday nights, and I'm so happy that you're here. Miss Jew's still alive in PEI, Canada. PEI, Canada. I know that stands for something, and I just can't remember what it is. We got code going on. We got PEI, we got T, and Randy says they need their affogato coffee. He's talking to Woody. Lewis says, we are back, baby. Baby is back. Where did you go? How come you're not on my screen? No. Randy. Randy's got to go to get the coffee. Go ahead, Randy. Go get the coffee. Go, 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 go. There you go. Okay. Now, Lewis. Lewis, we are back, baby. Where did you go? Oh, that's right. You went. You went on a trip. I forgot. Welcome home. Welcome home. Welcome home. Everything safe and sound? Everybody happy? You're being happy? You better be happy. I want you to be happy. You're a happy guy. Remember, No sad Charlies here. Hello, Peter and the... you're going to get me messed up. Petertarians. Petertarians, like a valedictorian, Petertarians. Hello, Peter. And the Petertarians, the Greggies. That is Norm. That's all of Norm's doing. And good to see you, Lewis. And Chris says, where can we buy one of those cool bubble... I will put a link in the description below. I got it either at Walmart or Amazon because I didn't go shopping. So I will find where I ordered it. I'll put a link. That'll give me a finder's fee also. Thank you very much if you choose to do that. But he didn't say where. He actually is saying in the next one, how much did it cost? They're $145. I bought this one for $129. And it's identical to the one that was $145. So I don't know what's up with that. Okay, so I got 3 of them. One of them came. The other 2 is coming. It comes with a little remote control like that. Okay? And you can push the button and it goes off. See? Goodbye. It went away. It went to sleep. And that's my button. My button does that. And then when I push the button again, you watch. Magic is going to happen. Ooh, she comes on. She comes on. And it makes the bubbles. And the default position is it flashes between the colors. So watch when it changes the colors. Watch. It didn't do it. Well, maybe it remembered that I'm on smooth. Okay, because the choice is flash, strobe, fade, and smooth. And I could pick the color R, G, and B. So red, green, blue. All right. I can also go darker. See how? Oh, come on, camera. Stay on the right one. I'm trying to show everybody. Go back. Switch back over to the other camera. Come on. Okay, so I can go darker and I can go brighter. And that's full brightness right there. And I'm going to click smooth. Okay. I can click other colors. Like yellow, orange. Okay, so white. There's white. And I want it to go to smooth. Okay, I'm going to keep this over on the table so that I know this goes with this thingamajig. So unless I messed it up, it should go back to doing what it did before. And can't wait for the other ones to go in. It says to put in distilled water, by the way, and it takes 2 gallons. So get 2 1-gallon jugs. So it's listed at $145. I don't know why this seller had it for $129. And I got it for $129, but I did get charged tax. I spoke to a travel agent today, planning a Bahama cruise the beginning of next week. Any tips to prevent camera theft? Well, you got to keep it with you. You can't put it down on the table and go in the pool. It won't be there when you get back. Okay? So if you're going to be in the pool, the camera needs to stay in your stateroom or whatever they call there, your cabin, okay? And they should have a vault and keep the camera in the vault. I wouldn't take the most expensive camera I got, okay? Honestly, it's a professional industry that's how they collect stuff. Chris is here. Are your house issues settled? No fear of eviction? No, that actually raised. I'll see you one and raise you one. So it's actually going to the court. And that's the bad news. The good news is our attorney, well, I can't say it because what if they're watching? Well, there's a counter move coming up. Okay? And so after Tuesday, I could tell you what the counter move is. So I almost said it. You know, loose lips sink ships. I got to be careful. Okay, so that's what's going on there. Lewis says, I wish I was in Florida. I want to go to Disney. I'll go with you. Chris says, never mind the donuts. It's lobster season here. Are you up in the Maine area? I like those stands. You know, like down here we got hot dog stands everywhere. And the ones that have the red onions, which is a New York thing, those are the best hot dogs. You put the red onions. I don't know how to make the red onions, but those are the best hot dogs. And that is excellent. So this camera is annoying me. So, you know, quick and easy. Going to turn it off. Going to turn it back on. There we go. All right, so in case that did something or I just messed it up more, we'll find out together. Lobster for everyone. Try it even if you've never had it. I want to know what's in those lobster stands, Chris. It's kind of like, instead of getting a hot dog, I get a lobster cake or a lobster on a bun, or they had something else that they do with the lobsters. And it just sounds, it makes my water drool. And Tom is still here. Thanks for the anniversary song. What anniversary song? I don't remember an anniversary song. Happy anniversary to you. Happy anniversary to you. Happy anniversary, Heather, and maybe a little bit Tom. Happy anniversary to you. 1 year. I think, Heather, you deserve a medal having to live with that guy for a year. I hear he's a pain in the neck. He gets up really early so he can go to school, and then he comes home dead tired. And why am I talking into this? No, I'm teasing them. I just spoke with Tom on the phone a few days ago. And so I love him dearly. And I only tease people I care and love. Otherwise, I wouldn't even risk it because you could piss someone off. So I actually... and look who's up next. Our champion. Oh, come on. Not only do I sing for the girls, but it's the girls' anniversary. What do you think I'm going to do? You guys are crazy if you don't think I'm going to sing just to Heather. What, are you nuts? Do you live on Earth? All right, so happy anniversary to you, Heather. Happy anniversary to you, Heather. Happy anniversary, dear Heather. Happy anniversary to the sweetest, the prettiest, the smartest, the coolest looking girl that's in here right now. Happy anniversary to you. Happy anniversary. Come on, together. Everybody sing it together. Happy anniversary to you. Happy anniversary to you. Happy anniversary, beautiful, gorgeous Heather. Heather, just create. Happy anniversary to you. I haven't seen you in here, Heather. You didn't come in and say hello. So, ladies and gentlemen, Heather has her own channel. She's the wife of the husband, who is Tom Buck. So these two belong together. Okay, so that's Tom. And you say, Peter, who's Tom's wife? I don't know. Yes, I do. It's Heather. And she's right there. That's Heather, husband and wife. She's got her own channel. He's got his own channel. She has her own dog. He has his own dog. She has her own car. He's got his own car. She's got her own bed. Well, maybe they could share that, huh? They are married now. Don't be such a prude, guys. They're married. All right. Thank you for coming in, Heather. I love you. I am always telling Tom to say hello to you, so if he doesn't do it, it's his fault. Okay? I do say hello to you. You got me so flustered I lost my place. So, bye, Heather. Bye. Bye. She won't leave. Oh no, Tom, help, help. Oh, there she goes. Now we can talk about Heather. No, I'm kidding. Thanks for being here, Heather. Do I have all the mics on? Everything is going good? Yes. Lewis says, I'm grateful to celebrate your birthday, brother. Happy birthday. Yeah, we got some birthdays. You guys need to tell me, because I don't want to be missing anybody. Can you imagine going to bed tonight and it's like, Peter didn't sing to me. I don't want that to happen. Golly gee whiz, Batman. So Lewis is grateful to celebrate Lewis's birthday. Ha! That's a good one. Lewis is celebrating Lewis's birthday. And here's Lewis. Thanks, Heather Ramirez. Big 40. I'm looking into New Balance shoes. New Balance sneakers are awesome. Oh my God, they're so comfortable. Unless I'm talking about something that I don't know. So happy birthday, Mr. Camera Junkie from Ray. So Lewis, you're getting a birthday wish of a hello all the way from California. Okay, so here we go. Thanks, Lewis, and everybody for their birthday wishes. Happy birthday, Lewis. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. I can't imagine who else's birthday it is. I really can't imagine. Not at all. I have no... Oh, it's Sly. Hello, Peter and gang. Lots of birthdays this month. Happy birthday to you, Sly, last Tuesday. Happy birthday to you, Sly, last Tuesday. Happy birthday week to you, Sly. Happy birthday to you. You look younger this year. You look younger this year. You look younger this year, Sly. Happy birthday to you. And thank you for being here. Thank you for coming in. Now I have a smile on my face and a happy grin. Oh, Sly, I love when I see your face on my screen. Oh, thank you, Sly, Sly, Sly. I almost forgot. I had to push the other button. So happy birthday last Tuesday. It's your birthday week, so we can celebrate. So Tom and Heather have their anniversary week coming up, and Sly had her birthday week, which is now coming into the weekend, and Lewis is going to have a whole birthday weekend. Oh, but wait, Aiden's not going to be there, so you're going to be running your birthday for a week, because you know darn well when Aiden gets back. What am I doing? Bless you in the name of the Father and the Son. Okay, Peter, let's not get too silly, okay? Here we go. So that was Sly. Mr. Camera Junkie is saying happy birthday again, Sly, and thanks to Eric Pickett. Eric should be a singer. That's a singer's name, honestly. Eric Pickett and the Union Gap. Aaron is in the house. How you doing, Aaron? Did you guys see Aaron's concert? Do you want to know what Aaron's channel is? Look at the red letters. Whoop. He's got that over here. Look at the red letters right there. I have to do things opposite, and that gets my mind confused. Okay. So his channel is Aaron Short Music, and he certainly did a concert. And it was excellent. I was there. So that's Aaron saying hello. And here's Charlie. Hi, Charles. Hello, Peter and gang. Good to see you, sir. I saw you put your announcement on the Peter Gregg Live group. I hope you're doing well, feeling well, looking well, sounding well, breathing well, walking well, just being well. Okay? Well? Well? So thanks for coming in and saying hello to Charles. And we've got Ray. We do, I promise. Ray's right there. I could see him. Ray, we got Ray. Ray, if I knew one of these times. Ray, this comment is a secret. Do you promise not to read it to anyone? No one at all? Peter, this comment is a secret. Do you promise not to read it to everyone? I promise I won't read this to everyone. I don't think there's anyone in here named everyone, so I kept my promise. I did not read it to everyone. That kind of like goes hand in hand. Can you spell it? Yes, IT. Okay, kind of like that's the type of joke. So Kippy is saying happy birthday to Lewis. Hey, you're getting, from Malaysia, you're getting a happy birthday, Lewis. And Sly says thanks to Lewis and thanks for your help. I've got 2 videos uploaded, so far 3 more, and I go public. Whoa. All right. I'll be showing you off. Yes, I will. Where are we? It was a long time, but you got my number, Ray. You got my number. You got my number, baby. You know exactly what you're talking about. Oops, I'm too late in predicting the song, but no, you were right on target. I'm sure it popped into your brain, bam, instantly. It was just, you know, there's a latency factor, right? So we'll give you the credit, Ray. So Lewis says, Sly, you must be so proud of yourself. Congratulations. I can tell you something, Lewis. When she gets her videos up, she is going to spank your ass, okay? Because she will have gotten her videos up. That reminds me, Sly, did you quit your job or were you joking? I was talking with people this week on the telephone, you know, the phone, and we couldn't make a determination if you quit your job or not. Okay, so we're on the R6. So I turned it off and I turned it back on, and maybe that cleared out the cobwebs. Yeah, see, I'm back here now, and I'm standing right next to the the bubble tube. We need some kind of bubble tube music. Aaron, can we get some bubble tube music? And then we could just kind of like... No, that's the coffee. Okay. So Lewis says, Sly, you must be proud of yourself. Congratulations. Awesome, Sly. My pleasure. My pleasure. My pleasure. Sly says, thanks, Lewis. I feel as though I've accomplished something. It may be wonderful, and it is a start. So you know I'm going to show you off unless you tell me not to, okay? I won't violate anybody's, like, if you get embarrassed or anything. As a matter of fact, we need to go and see what, what you guys have done today, yesterday, and this week. So Rob says, hi, everyone. Hello, Rob. How you been doing? I was waiting for a call all week. I was holding my breath. I can breathe now. Okay, so good to see you, Rob. I am so happy that you're in here. I'm so glad we have this time together just to say hello and what you're doing. I just gave my ear an adjustment. If I was a chiropractor, I'd have to send myself a bill for $25. So how you doing, Rob? Good to see you. And we got Chris. I'm patiently waiting for you to make either ASMR videos or maybe some life stories I can learn from. Would like to learn from you life stuff. Oh my God, you're really asking for it, aren't you? You're really asking for a lot of it. What if you don't like me? I don't want to risk losing you. I'd rather just say, how you doing, Chris? I love you, dude. Thanks for being around, and not hurt your feelings. What if I say I believe this way politically and it's that way? And what if I say I believe that way in my faith system and it's that way? And what if you get pissed off at me and you start sending me road signs through your fingers? Well, if I do the hamburger and the food reviews, you'll get to see what I think about every sandwich up and down the main street here. So Lewis says hi to Rob. Hi, Rob. Lewis is saying, Rob, wake up. Rob, wake up. Lewis is saying hello to you. If I knew sign language, I would sign it to you. So Woody says, Peter, Woody says, Peter, life is getting back to normal now. I am usually asleep by 10 p.m., and that is why I have not been here much. Ah, it is rather late. You can watch Simon, an ordinary filmmaker. And then when I come on, you know that it's time to go to bed. Simple as pie. So, thanks for letting me know, Woody. I was wondering where you were going. And Woody, we are all tuning into a norm. We are all turning into a norm. Need a foghorn now and then. Well, you all got to be taking a drive now, because Norm comes in, then he's got to go take a drive. You know. Eric says, I love Wendy's chicken sandwich. I could do a review on Wendy's chicken sandwich. So I'll bring the bag here and I'll put it down. Then it's all folded nicely. I'll unfold it, open the bag, reach down into the bag, grab out a Wendy's chicken sandwich. I'll look at it, show it to everybody on the camera, and then set it down here and open it. Then I'll pick up the chicken sandwich, nice and gentle, and I'll hold it right up to the camera so the camera can see it like that. And then I'll bring it back and I'll describe to you the Wendy's chicken sandwich. And then eventually I'll take a bite. And I'll take forever to eat it. And then I'll describe what it tastes like, and then take a fry and show you the drink that it came with. So that's what I'm thinking. Then I can do a video every day for lunch. Simon at Ordinary Filmmakers says, my wife makes the best chicken sandwich. Oh, so good. Don't you be making fun of her. She cooks really good. Have you seen those 14-layer cakes that she makes? Oh my God. I'm surprised that that Liam is not like 500 pounds. She like cooks, and every time I'm seeing what she's cooking, because I call them on the phone, and many times it's a FaceTime call. And because it's a FaceTime call, where's my seat before Randy tells me I have to sit down? Oh, I feel like it's time to have my own birthday. Where's my sit-down cameras? I lost my sit-down cameras. Where is my sit-down cameras? There they are. There they are. My wife makes the best chicken sandwich in the world. Oh, so good. Well, that's because there's chicken wars going on. Maybe I need to get your wife down here, and I'm going to open up a chicken restaurant. Wouldn't that be something? And Randy says, Arby's regular roast beef sandwich with Jamaica shake and apple pie. Well, actually, I like their beef and cheddar. And did I tell you I learned how to make it? Oh, Randy, that was one of the times I tried to call you this week. Dude, you really need to have your phone near you and not in the car and in the bathroom and everywhere else. You made a comment. It took 3 days to try it, but oh my God, I can go into business selling my own roast beef sandwiches with my barbecue sauce. I took off the Arby's roast beef barbecue sauce. Boy, is that close. Woof. Did I clean my face? Did I shave? Is there any boogers hanging out of my nose? Let's let me check right all the way around. Okay, that was gross. So I put my own barbecue sauce, the secret barbecue sauce. I put it on the a roast beef sandwich with the liquid cheddar cheese, and let me tell you, good golly, Miss Molly, you hit it out of the park. It's good enough to open a restaurant, and I called you on the phone. I was so excited. So Randy says, hey Simon, I use a backpack for my Sony camera and lenses. I have those low pro cases, it's Lao Pro, the little ones. I got the 100 and I got the 200 in my closet. They're excellent, by the way. If you're looking for a small, simple camera bag, the Low Pro, LOWPRO, I think, they make one that's called the 100, which is really small. You're not going to be able to get much gear in it, but it's compact to carry just a few things around. And the 200, and the 200 is what I use the most. I have the Low Pro cases, but too many bags where I can have just one and a sore back. I've been praying for your back. I hope you're feeling better, okay? I've been praying over your back when I pray for all of you guys every night. So I pray for your back. I pray for Sly not to quit. No, she can quit. And so Randy's back is on my list. Eric Pickett in the Union Gap, I've got an answer for you. Don't bring the camera. Just bring a cell phone or a point and shoot. Okay, I got something this week that I need to share with you. So let me get my cell phone out of the microwave. For those of you that are new, don't be upset. I took the old microwave that didn't break anymore. We bought a brand spanking new one. So I took the old one. I brought it in here. I washed it. I cleaned it out. I put a nice rag towel on the bottom. Okay, and when I put it in there while I'm broadcasting or recording, the radio waves can't make the phone ring. So I don't get interrupted every 2 minutes. Okay, so this is what I want to show you. It's called Pro Movie, okay? And what it does, where can I get close? Oh, I didn't turn, let me turn the GH4 on, okay? Give me a second. Give me a second. Give me a break. Give me a break. Give me a break of that Kit Kat bar. Okay, so let's go here. I'm going to crinkle up the paper towel. I'm going to go to a full-size camera. So let's go there. All right, so let me turn on the GH4, the Panasonic GH4. If you hear anything crashing, that's me falling to the ground because this camera is up right at the roof. So I can barely reach it. Okay, I got it on. And now I need to make where I want it to focus and focus. Well, that's Panasonic's wonderful focus system. You know, they're coming out with the GH5 Mark II. Come on, up there. Okay, set. Okay, now it's in focus on my roll of paper towels. So I can come back over to the desk, put the paper towels away. Now, let's see if I can go over to the GH4. And, all right, this is a plug-in for the movies, okay? So let's see, where is it in focus? Well, my hand is in focus. Okay, so that's my shirt that you're looking at. All right, well, across the bottom, you can control the shutter speed here. That says shutter speed. I don't know why it's fuzzy, but my hand is sharp. Oh, that's better. Let's see if I can get that even closer. I'm going to go over here where I can do the crops. And I'm going to crop it in. Oh, that ain't half bad. Okay, so over here is the shutter. I can control the shutter, the ISO, the white balance, manually control the focus, and I can zoom by using that slider. So if I click that, okay, this slider over here is to zoom in and out. And now if I move this becomes my focus point. So if I want this to focus right there, okay, I can make it focus there, and I can make it lock on there. All right, and that is the where it meters, and you can lock it on the meter. Okay, so let's say I want it brighter or something like that. I can come over here where it's dark. All right, and see how it's now reading that square box for metering, and now if I bring it over here, and now it's reading my hand. but it's still focusing on the round one. So the square one is for the exposure and the round one is for there. And this is the start and the stop. Okay, then I can control over here if it's 4K or 1080 or whatever other choices it's got. I can control the microphone. So this is $2.99. It was in the App Store, and I highly recommend it. Honestly, let's put this back kind of like where I had it. Kind of like that. Okay? So I'll give you the name of it again in a second. Let me go back over here. Okay, so I'm going to close this. The name of this is Pro Movie. P-R-O, hello? Hello. P-R-O-M-O-V-I-E. And I got this on the Apple App Store. And this allows you to actually move one step from the cell phone does whatever the hell it wants, okay, to the cell phone is going to do what you want. So you can actually bring home better movies. So I got challenged this week because I made a comment on somebody that they messed up. And instead of being nice, they shot me down, and then I realized, well, I was a little harsh also. So my comeback was, use this app. Okay, so they had somebody standing in front of the window. Okay, and because this person was standing in front of the window, they cut that person out of the picture. And it was just a nasty thing. Okay, now the person didn't have intentions to do something bad. The person actually was trying to get the cell phone, because he said he did this on his cell phone, to actually give him a good exposure. So I taught him what I just showed you. Here's how you do it. You can lock in your exposure. This way the person that's standing in front of the window is going to be exposed the same as everybody that's not. So Pro Movie, $2.99. I know it's a big expense. I know. And it might not be, you might have to save up for a half a year to get it, the $2.99. But I think if you save up, you'll actually like that little app. So instead of hitting the photo button, you hit that, and that becomes the controller for your camera. So just a little side thing. I see slides coming up. So I said it. There, I said it again. Slide. Peter, I thought you were trying to go organic. Burger King is the other end of the spectrum. Well, yes, you're right. You're absolutely right. But if I do a video, I have to eat that sandwich, or at least take a couple of bites. I'm not going to eat it all the way through. Okay? But what if it's actually something popular? What if it just drops dead and I get no response? You know, that's one of the things of trying. It's kind of like throwing your fish hook out in the water. If you catch something, you catch something, and if you don't, you don't. So I'm going to drink a little water. Really, a close-up when I'm going to drink water? What the heck? You know, whose side are you on? Jeez. Jeez, Louise. So... Sly, you never answered me. Were you joking that you quit your job or not? Because I prayed for you this week because of that. So I would like to know, did you quit your job and you're going to head more over into the videos or something else? Maybe you get another job. But I was just curious, because if you quit your job, that could be a shake-up in your life. And if that's happening, I'm there. Not only me, these people are all there behind you. Honest to God. Chris says, fast food for vids. I'm sure they would be great, but I prefer some old stories from you, wisdom, something we can reference forever. All right, Chris, I hear you, and this is what's going on in my head. I think after maybe 3 or 4 videos, I'm going to be out of material. So I don't mind doing what you're asking me to do on an existing channel. I don't know which one. And what type of topics that you would want. But I would like to make this channel a real contender. So I don't think I have it in me. Maybe you see something in me that I don't, but I don't think I have it in me to actually sit there and tell a story even once a week, week after week, okay, unless I don't get what you're trying to say. So I'm giving you a little extra time on this because I want to hear you. I asked for advice, I asked for feedback, I asked for your ideas, and I'm not just going to skim over them, okay, like even if I don't like it. So if you want me, you know, to show you what I look like in the swimming pool, I won't like that. I'll look like a little too heavy. Simon says, thanks for the feedback, Peter. That would have been good. Oh my God, Simon, I forgot what I was saying. Geesh, what feedback? Think, Peter. Think. Oh, the flashlights? Yeah, a couple of LED flashlights. Some of them have where you can focus them, and mine's got a push-pull, like the push-pull lenses, and you could make just hot beams because, you know, if they're over here right behind you or something, you can figure it out. I mean, you've done that. You've got your whole brand new set, and your set looks amazing. Okay, so you can handle that. I'm glad you like the idea. I always believe that lights bring things to life, L-I-F-E. Chris says, is Epidemic Sound the best choice for purchasing music to use, making videos, or do you recommend something else? If we all use them, won't that make YouTube videos kind of all sound similar? Number one part of your answer is, yeah, Epidemic Sound is my choice. I have a link. If you sign up with them, I have no clue what they give me. They're supposed to give me something. But yes, they seem to be the best choice. There's a few other popular ones. What's that guy's name? He created his own. He's very popular. I could see his face. Alpha Gaming is his channel. He's a gamer on YouTube and on Twitch, and he's moving over to YouTube, which tells you something completely. And he created sounds also for you. But I can't remember anything about that. I wish I could think of his name, because then you can look him up. You can look up Alpha Gamer. Keller. Something Keller. Keller. No, that's Helen Keller. Wrong. Okay. Epidemic Sound is my number one choice in the advice department. Okay. And other people will tell you other things, but that's the one that I would pick. The problem with them, not Epidemic Sound, that whole industry, is when you get a copyright knock, I don't know what you want to call it, Epidemic Sound will go and take care of it for you, where like storybooks and sound books and stuff like that, which seems to be popular, don't. Okay? So I can't be left dangling at the end of the pier. I don't know enough how to deal with that. So Epidemic Sound deals with it because they have the people that make the music. Like, what did I just play? Pom, 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 pom. Let's see what this one is. Greeky. Okay, so that composer and the creator of that has made a contract with Epidemic Sound that they only sell that song or publish it or whatever the right terminology. In other words, that song is distributed only through Epidemic Sound. Okay, where like storybooks and sound books or whatever the something books, the same song and the same author can place their music with multiple publishing houses. So if another publishing house has the song A and the storybooks has song A, and you get a copyright infringement, Storybooks is not going to come in and help you because that guy legally has got it with the other company also. So I could see, just logistically speaking, that's going to be a problem. So no. Epidemic is where I have it. Woody says, by the way, Woody says, thank you. By the way, I had a deer fawn born in my backyard this week. And yes, I have photos. That must be awesome. Did the grandkids get to see some of that? That must be thrilling to no end for them. Are you going to put them up on YouTube? Not YouTube. What's the name of the other place? The other place? Or are you going to email them to me and then let me show them? Randy says, Woody, are you going to post those pictures on Facebook Live? Yep, that was my question for those of you that saw me get tongue-tied. Mr. Camera Junkie says, impromptu live stream, 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It's right after this. So we're going to flow at 12 o'clock from here to Mr. Camera Junkie. Doesn't that sound awesome? So you will have started with Simon, and then this chunky guy in the middle, and then Mr. Handsome up in Mr. Junkie Land. So, cool. So I have to remember to get out by 12. And sometimes I talk too much. So Lewis says, I want to try the Impossible Whopper. Now you're getting the hang of it. Here, let me open this bag. I wish I had one of those bags. Let's try the Impossible Whopper. And I'm not going to be too serious. Let's try the Impossible Whopper. Stick my head looking. Yep, there's one in the bag. Ooh, it smells really, really good. And there's fries in the bag too. Okay, let's get the Impossible Whopper out. Ooh, it's so big I can't grab it. The Burger King Impossible Whopper. Oh, it takes two hands to hold this thing. Okay, let's put this on the counter here on the desk and unravel it. Okay, we've unraveled it. It looks really, really good. Oh, you wanted to see it? Okay, this is the Impossible Whopper right there. Look at that. Look at that. She's a beauty. Yep, I can see there. It looks like there's mayonnaise and lettuce and ketchup, tomatoes, onions. Oh, my goodness. All right, so let's take a bite and see what this baby tastes like. Mmm. Mmm. I just took my first bite of the Impossible Whopper. And let me tell you, well, before I say anything, let me take a second bite. Mmm. Well, I think Burger King has a winner on that one. The chicken sandwich wasn't so good. It tasted like it was overcooked. But the Impossible Whopper, by golly, Miss Molly, for a plant-based burger, that thing is a wiener. I mean, a winner. So, Louis, that's what that show would look like, okay? So you want me to make shows like that? Or you want me to make shows that, let me show you how to work Ecamm Live. So what you're seeing is the whole desk. You're seeing everything that I'm seeing. I've got my 3 panels along the bottom. I've got all the comments. So Lewis is talking about the Impossible Whopper, and you can see the next person up is Sly. Okay, and this is how you do live streaming. And let me show you how I connect up all the different cameras. Yes, sirree. Okay, so which of those two would be more sustainable and actually bring in more viewers? Okay, I would like a winning, just like any of you would, I would like a winning, channel. So we know on Friday night we're going to meet together, okay? So that is going to stay. But that hasn't grown beyond 200, 215. I forgot what the number is, all right? But the channel is like closed for business for the other, I don't know how many hours there are in a week. So I'm thinking I could do lessons on live streaming, and you can't do both, okay? Because YouTube purposely boxes you in, and if you don't fit inside of the box that they create for you, they don't recommend you no more, okay? And then when you do one that you're supposed to do, okay, then they start recommending you again. So you have to find a niche. You got to get on that wave and ride it. So that's what I'm thinking. So here's the news that I've been waiting to hear. Yes, I did quit my job. Best decision I've made. Good girl. I'm proud of you. I pray God's double blessings on you. I don't know if you remember, but I got hurt a couple of times. So now I'm focusing on healing. Good. Then we'll all pray for you. All you guys that do the prayers, slide. Okay? And anybody else that wants prayers, post it. We got some praying people in here. We got some that don't pray. That's fine. I could pray while the other guy doesn't. Okay? The other guy could sit and watch and go like, there he goes again. The guy's praying. Praying again. So anyway. So congratulations, Sly. If you want to talk and just giggle and laugh and then you want some encouragement, send me your email. No, email me with your phone number. Obviously tell me what the rules are because I don't know what your scheduling is. And I'll be glad to call you and we can chit-chat on the phone. So congratulations. Tom's got that same position. He quit full-time position with the school board, teacher of the year. The kids loved him. They'd follow him to the ends of the earth, had health insurance. And the dummy, what did he do? He quit his job. I don't know why he quit his job. No, he resigned and he went full-time with YouTube. Whoops. And now his YouTube career has come up to the runway and it has taken off. And he's gaining altitude, and he's gaining altitude, and he's gaining altitude. And before you know it, Tom's going to be so big, he won't be coming to say hello to little old Peter no more. And I'm going to have to talk with Heather and say, Heather, what did I do? Why is Tom pissed at me? She's going to say, he's not mad at you. He's just too busy. He's too busy for his friends. No, I'm teasing him. So he's an awesome guy. He's an amazing guy. He's a wonderful guy. I love him. And I love his wife. And I love all you guys, too. If I could just say that to the right camera, that'll make it much better, right? Okay. So Lewis says, I want to see if there's a difference with the no meat hamburger. Honestly, it doesn't taste any different. It's like eating a regular Whopper. If you want really the bottom line review without all the clowning, you have no clue. The regular hamburger is crap, and I'm sure this one is crap also, okay? It's a healthier form of crap. But it's plant-based patty. I did try one a couple of months back, but the Burger King that we have around here is really poorly run. You wait online for a half hour, and then you find out that their milkshake machine is broken. And I ain't having those without a chocolate shake, okay? I like my chocolate shakes. All right, I can go with the iced tea, but I'd rather have the chocolate shake. So what you do is get one. Do they have it available there in Canada? You won't be disappointed in terms of it being like a Whopper, okay? Even you know enough about eating that when I say the next sentence, it's going to, okay, click in your mind, okay? When you eat something and after you swallow it and you exhale, I call it the after breath, okay? So there's some foods that taste great, but the after breath sucks. So there is no bad after breath. It's like eating a Whopper without meat. And it's excellent. So if anybody's like into vegetarianism and that type of stuff, which I can't tell you which goes in which category, I could eat those all day long, okay? I don't think it's a lot lower on calories. So I don't think it's great for weight loss, all right? So that's the only thing that I would say, but I didn't find it any different. Somebody bought me one of those. I don't like it with their cheese because their cheese is so... Okay, I got to fix this. This is just too in your face. It's like, what the heck am I thinking? Come on. Okay, that's why. All right, I'll have to sit up straight. Okay, so I have nothing negative to say about it. I have read that it's not even healthy. So, but it's got to be healthier than the lowest grade of meat that they're putting in there. All right, so Scotty says, does anyone here use an A7R3? I have a friend trying to use a generic transmitter to trigger his studio strobes. Pay attention, Lewis. You might be able to answer this one. But I think the hot shoe is sending the pre-flash signal and triggering it. It's getting, the flash is getting triggered by the pre-flash. And I'm deciphering this for you. And they don't know how to turn that off. So Lewis or anyone else that has Sony that knows how to make it not fire the flash on the pre-trigger but on the main trigger, that's what Scott needs, okay? Okay, so here you've got somebody, there's something flying in this room. Tom, the impossible meat is so good. There you go it. And now that he said it, Tom is at least a vegetarian. I don't know if he's vegan or vegetarian. So that means he's got his taste buds are in the ring. They're in there and they know what they're tasting. So for Tom to say that, it's a much bigger endorsement than Peter saying it, who just likes hamburgers. Dip it in ketchup and you're on your way, okay? So that's a big deal. Thank you, Tom. That was excellent. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Eric says, my phone has smudgies inside the lens. Oops, and it won't come off. I will just bring the old T3i, very good, and a few kit lenses and leave my 90D since the 90D is my bread and butter. That's a good choice. And see if you can find yourself a pancake lens. So it can actually fit in your pants pocket because it'll make it quite small. Pancake lenses, the lens doesn't stick out, so it's basically sliding the body on, the body alone into your pants pocket. And wear loose pants, obviously. So, Randy, Sly, you're doing the right thing. Oh, coming from Randy, who is still working and has got a couple of years to go. But he would know because I think he wants out of there. Mr. Camera Junkie, Junkie Land. Ha ha ha. I didn't mean it in a bad way. It's like, because it's Christmas land. It's like Junkie Land. Don't take junkie as being a bad word. I liked it. So thank you for not getting mad at me. How's that for a start? And Lewis says, Sly, my heart goes out to you. Oh, I can feel your pain. May I ask, what made you take the leap? I'm being dramatic, Lewis, okay? Sly says, Lewis, pay attention. This is Lewis, Canada. Everything about the YouTube thing is falling into place easily. Lewis, pay attention. The woman is talking to you. Everything about the YouTube thing is falling into place easily. And work is becoming almost impossible physically. Uh-oh, she's rhyming. We're in trouble. When the woman rhymes, we're in trouble. When things go easily, that's God giving you a gentle pushily. You didn't do the last word. The whole thing, and you didn't do the last word, Sly. You better take your medication. Yes, when God opens a door, so many times you can recognize it. And I had that happen this week, personally, and it's a personal story. I don't think you'd be interested, but there's a story in the Old Testament. I'm going to tell it anyway, or a little bit of it, in the Old Testament about Solomon. Solomon is the wisest man that ever lived, okay? Until Jesus came along. And Jesus is wiser because Jesus is wisdom, okay? So in the Old Testament, Solomon's father, who was King David of Israel, and he passed away, and Solomon became the king. So God told him, what do you want from me, or what can I do for you? So Solomon's response has been the main bed of thousands, if not millions, of sermons. So he said, I ask you to give me wisdom. Okay? And then God goes on to say, because you haven't asked for riches and long life, or for me to knock off your enemies, not only am I going to give you wisdom, I'm going to give you long life and wisdom and riches. In other words, you get the whole shebang. So the sermons that I have heard all my life is, don't be greedy and ask God for money. Okay, so I'm in a position now where I want to ask God for money, but that story in the Old Testament bothers me. Okay, so this week I learned something about that, and it broke that off my back. So I can ask God for enough money to buy this house out from my brother that's suing me, or give me enough money to go into my own house with extra rooms. So if somebody comes to South Florida, like Rob or Randy or Norm or Tom and Heather or whoever, yeah, come over. You can spend a few days at my house. You go to the beach, can't drive my Tesla. Nope. But it'll drive you there on its own. That was a joke. I don't think it does that. So, but that scripture has gnawed at me, and I feel like I wouldn't be right to go and ask God for all that money. Think of how many kids don't have food. Think of how many people are homeless. I have a home to live in, so it just seemed wrong. Well, God taught me that whole scripture from A to Z, all brand new, all over again. And it freed me for that. So now it's like, Lord, whoever doesn't want their share, send it in here. Yep, send it all in here. I'll take it, Lord. So the gist of it is, the boy is a young man, okay? Instead of asking for something personally, he asked for something so that he had a compassionate heart. Okay, so he didn't want to be the king and give out wrong rulings and make people suffer because he was selfish and he wanted money or long life or something like that. He asked God for wisdom. So God saw his heart and said, okay. And also there's a second half to what he asked that I never paid attention to. They just don't preach it. Okay, he asked God for wisdom and a hearing heart. Okay, so God could be giving me all the wisdom in the world, and if my heart is not open to hear it, it's like whoosh, flying right over my head. There goes wisdom, flying right past me again. Okay, so I saw it in a different context, and I saw it that the guy was compassionate and asked something so he could be helpful to his fellow man, rather than being selfish for something he wanted. And God recognized that as a good trait and gave him not only the wisdom, but he gave him the riches to go along with it. So his compassion, and the first thing that Solomon did after that was throw a huge dinner for the entire city. So when God gave him all the money, who paid for that dinner? Norm, did you pay for it? Sly, did you pay for it? Peter, did you pay for it? No, Solomon paid for it. So God put the right money in the right hands. Okay, so that new learning is what set me a little bit free from asking God, help. I need somebody, help. Oh, God says, plagiarism, Peter. Where's my little book? I'm going to have to write that one down. I think it's a Beatles song. All right. So I got my little story in anyway. So Sly was telling us that God will speak to you and opens the door with a little shove sometimes. And boy, is she right. And when God pushes, you're moving. Not you, Sly. I mean, just you generically. All right. Also, YouTube is paying creators $100 million to make short videos so that it's an opportunity. I haven't heard that one, so I'm going to have to educate myself on that. Peter, have you considered YouTube Shorts? Yes, I have, and I voted against them. Yep, I know all about them. And the time, they don't play commercials on the Shorts. The time that is used to watch doesn't get towards your 4,000 hours. Okay, so the Shorts is meant to keep people on the YouTube platform instead of leaving. So it's all for YouTube and nothing for me, other than the pure enjoyment of making a short, which I did make one, and I did enjoy it, okay? I really did. It's like owning a restaurant and putting, instead of a pinball machine or something like that, you put in a change maker. So you can put in $1 and get quarters out of it. Why would that be in my restaurant? If somebody's going to be that cheap, were they going to use quarters to tip my waitresses and waiters? There's the door, buddy. So I have considered Shorts, yes. I'm giving you a full explanation, Louis, so you know. So Scotty says, does anyone here have a source in Canada to buy Canon gear and have it shipped to the States? I'm curious if there are some dollar savings to be had, like the 18% lower due to the exchange. I think Simon is a great person to ask about that. He probably knows all the ins and outs of that right off the bat. Bam, zoom to the moon. Excuse me. And without state sales tax. Pop, pop, pop. Oh, that's Sly. I'm pretty sure Solomon killed his brothers to become king and then wanted to split an infant in two. Yeah. Okay, so what Solomon did, the first court case that he had, okay, was these two women came with a baby. And each woman was saying, this is my baby, okay? So one of the women rolled over her baby and killed it by accident. She didn't kill her baby. So she found her baby dead. So she stole the other lady's baby that was with her. And when she woke up in the morning, she said, it's my baby. And the other woman said, no, it's my baby. So it wound up being King Solomon's first case and a test of his wisdom. So they were both there, okay, and each woman was saying, it's my baby. So he said, okay, what we're going to do is we're going to take the baby. The swordsman, come over here. I want you to cut the baby in half and give one half of the baby to that woman and give the other half of the baby to the other woman. Okay? And then the one woman said, okay, that's fine. And the other woman, that was the real mother, said, no, don't cut the baby. Let her have the baby. She wanted her baby to live. So he saw through the ploy, and the wisdom kicked in, and he said the woman that doesn't want the baby to be killed is the protector, and the real mother, kill the other woman. Now, he didn't do that, but I would do that. Kill that woman. And so it says after that his wisdom was spread far and wide. And Solomon did not kill his brothers to become king. David installed him as king, and his brothers tried to kill him because they said, we have the right, he's younger. We have the right to be king. So they plotted to kill Solomon. Okay? But David anointed Solomon to be king, and that's how he became king. And that anointing was from God. In other words, God put him in that position. No one else. Okay? So that's the name of that story, Sly, just so you know. Scott, I bought my 90D in Canada and saved about $200. So get on Lewis's case. I'm sorry, Simon's case on that. That's what I would suggest. I haven't looked at my volume bars. We're still out there. We're still here. We're still here. Sly, that sounds like a really great deal. I love that. Scotty says, Peter, your blue shirt has tiny purple tint on the R6. Have you tried to shift away from the red a bit to correct that. I have a ton of Canon glass, so I'm stuck with Canon, but I don't like the blue. Actually, the blue from the Canon is actually looking very good here now. So I'll watch the playback and see what you got going, or what it's got going, and I will see what I can or can't correct. Scotty says, can you share the supplier in Canada? And we need to get to the bottom because it's 12:01, so Scott, you and me both, and Scott is laughing his head off. Okay, so on that, now we're going to toss this over to Lewis, who is sitting and patiently waiting if he's already has started streaming. And we're going to go from Simon to Peter to Lewis. So Lewis, take it away. Good night, all you guys. I love each and every one of you. I pray for every single one of you. Thank you for being here. Good night. Bye-bye. Take it, Lewis. She's all yours.
You have just watched another Peter Gregg video. Something warm, human, and wonderful happens when you watch Peter Gregg. Thank you for watching.